Our ability to travel faster across the world has consistently been a catalyst for change. This effect can be seen right back to the domestication of the horse. It allows civilizations to expand and spread information and resources faster than ever. So where is the next great innovation in commercial travel? Fastest civilian vehicle, the Concorde, had a top speed of Mach 2, but it needed to fly at 18,000 meters. If it flew lower, the drag and heat generated from aerodynamic friction would limit its top speed. Consider this. The outside temperature at this altitude is minus 57 degrees Celsius. Yet the nose of the Concorde could reach 127 degrees. Naturally, if we want to move faster closer to the Earth's surface, we need a way to limit the friction our vehicles experience. This is exactly what the hyperloop aims to do. So how does it work? The pressure inside the hyperloop tube will be lowered to a fraction of the normal atmospheric pressure. This minimizes the friction the vehicle will experience due to air. But even having a small amount of air in the tube can cause some serious issues, due to something called the Kantrowitz limit. At lower speeds, there is enough space between the pod and the tube for air to get by, but as the speed increases, this reaches a limit, and the pod begins to push large volumes of air ahead of it. This limits the speed immensely. We can fix this by installing a compressor fan on the front of the pod that removes the air from the front and redirects it to the back for additional thrust, or it can be used to levitate the pod on a cushion of air. To help make this idea a reality, a competition sponsored by SpaceX was created. One team, called hyperloop, formed on Reddit and has recently started their crowdfunding campaign to build their prototype. Their prototype model has a target speed of 480 km per hour. At this speed there is no Kantrowitz choking, so their design does not need a compressor fan. Most teams have opted to forego the compressor fan, as a short test track prohibits high-speed runs. Hyperloop have also moved away from Elon Musk's original idea of levitating the pod using an air cushion. Their calculations showed that it would be difficult to achieve adequate lift with this method. They have instead opted to use 8 ArcSpax magnetic levitation engines. They will be competing against 29 other teams, most of whom are backed by university funding. They rely on the support of communities like Reddit. If you'd like to support their project, I've provided a link in the description. With your assistance, their work may help usher in a new era of transportation.